Hi, I'm Russell Lindsay, Product Manager at Anritsu. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to set up and complete a recording of sample data for later playback using the Field Master Pro MS2090A handheld spectrum analyzer. Let's say you're testing some devices and you want to record data in the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band to see how it changes when you start streaming music to a set of Bluetooth headphones. So you see here we have the spectrum analyzer set in our RTSA mode. We're looking at that 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi band. You see some Wi-Fi channels, and you see the Bluetooth advertising channels, and then the Bluetooth channels here in the middle scanning for devices. In order to start a recording, I'm going to come to my trace menu. I'm going to open my record submenu. Now to start the recording here, I have options up here to record. And when I hit that record button, it will become a pause button. I can pause the recording, or at any point I can stop the recording. I can add tags to the recording. I can select where I want to place the recording, either in internal memory of the instrument or on an attached USB device. I can set the record mode to either auto time mode, or I can set it to a timed mode, where if I were to select 20 seconds and hit the record button, it would record for 20 seconds and then stop. Let me change that back to auto for here. I can also do an interval mode. So auto interval mode means that it will record every single sample or trace that is taken and drawn here in the instrument. If I go to a manual and I set something like a 10-second interval, what this will do is every 10 seconds it will capture a sample for recording. So when you go to play back, it will only be playing back a sample from every 10 seconds, and every sample in between will be skipped. And this can be useful in situations where you're doing interference monitoring, long-term spectrum clearing. If you want to, rather than trying to look at every trace capture for multiple hours, you can set a longer interval and only see a sweep every 10 seconds or every 1 minute or something like that. And then lastly, you can set the file name prefix to make it easier to find the file when you're done. You simply enter here the name. We're going to use recorded session for hours and hit enter. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start the recording. You'll see here this becomes pause and I get an indicator on the screen that says that I'm recording. I'm going to now activate a pair of Bluetooth headphones and see what happens. Now as those come up, I see some data here that I might find interesting. So I'm going to add a tag. By adding a tag, that's going to be easy navigation for later during playback to come back and say, okay, what is about the time that I started connecting to those headphones? Once I'm connected, I can start playing some music and see how the traffic changes, and again add a tag and see how the traffic changes as I go through that data. Once I'm satisfied that I have enough data in my recording, I simply hit stop, and I'm given this pop-up screen that gives me the option to either discard the recording or keep it. Of course here I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Now that file has been saved to the internal memory of the instrument for me to pull back up and play back the data later. In the next video, I'll go ahead and show you how to recall that data and how to play it back. Thank you.